Oh, you have to do everything over? It's awful.
You're awful.
Oh, so that path on the...
Path on the right
the
leads
sand.
the cursed ring, and the cursed ring is, well, it's cursed.
No.
It is good in maybe one situation.
Oh, but what if you equip it with a certain other piece of gear and you go into 255 fights?
I hate you so much
What's wrong with that plan?
because you don't get the hero's shield this way.
References.
Yep.
If only Final Fantasy VI had enough replay value to merit some kind of gimmick Fiesta.
That's replay value.
You could do a Fiesta with 6 if you really wanted to. You could only use certain characters.
Or only use certain espers, because espers end
Yeah.
up making everyone identical. Hooray.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
or what you could have is that you can only use certain characters and you don't get to use any magicite.
Yes, the no magicite run isn't a well-established thing that's
Very
has
doable.
potential.
It makes some makes some characters really good, and it makes some characters really, really bad.
Yep.
Yeah,
For
I can
example,
really-
it makes Realm terrible.
Yep, because Cher only use is having the best raw magic stat. She doesn't have any natural magic.
Yep.
Even
Well, her
though
sketches
she's,
are kind of okay sometimes, but most of the time they're
even
atrocious.
though she's from the town whose whole point is they're the last living natural magic users.
Well, she has a Pictomancer, and that's kind of cool.
But
Like,
she can
unfortunately, her
draw
Pictomancy skills are horrible.
And broken.
Aw.
They do not work properly at all.
No, they don't.
Not even in the Game Boy Advance remake.
They can still break the game.
Yeah, fuck that game.
Hello,
Now,
whatever the hell
be
you are.
careful. Yeah, be careful running up those steps because they're the super fun happy slide. If you get my reference.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, whatever, man. You weirdo.
The fun zone.
No, but I like Final Fantasy VI. I streamed it a few times.
You did?
Remember that, Loon?
Yeah, FF6 is fun. It's just not as mechanically robust. Most of the reasons F6 is good have nothing to do with the actual gameplay mechanics.
Yeah.
Plot is actually very nice, very nicely done, I think.
It has a very well presented plot, and it has like a very good soundtrack. Very
Good soundtrack. That's good
It has
art
an
assets,
opera.
too. Yeah, it has a whole opera, man.
It is an opera.
Yeah, well, the other
Entire
two.
opera.
I think when my jaw drops from the opening 2 minutes of when they're walking to Narsh, just from the
Yeah.
music, that is
Oh, is it timed?
You dumb.
so you
Now
know,
you're
Whatever the
done.
hell this
Steps.
thing is. And Ferris is poison.
It's a Zephyrus.
they're all poisoned.
Everyone is poison. And now you are tempted.
Ooh.
What?
She'll cast some positive spells on you if you don't physically attack her,
I don't
or
know why
she'll
the
sponge yourself.
I'll tempt to tempt you again.
I don't know
No,
why
not
the,
that positive spells. I was just saying like protect and such.
why does the tempting tango confuse? Oh no.
It baffles with its mysterious ways. Eat books.
Which development are you talking about? Like enemy development, or like the villain development, or like certain character development?
What are we talking about again?
Tox, I believe, was referencing we were talking about Final Fantasy VI.
Character development. Yeah,
Because
it
some of the
has-
characters do develop rather well.
yeah, good character arcs.
There we go.
I'm talking like Mog, because he's super important.
Yeah,
Mog is way important.
perhaps the most important character in that entire game.
He's one of the few characters that can have max defense,
Robots.
which is hilarious. 3 guesses what the robots don't like.
Is it weapons I've been meaning to get rid of but don't feel like selling?
Nope, those things are good
Yeah.
for another thing.
Maybe.
I mean, that's a cool thing about games in general. You can, like, engage in further backstory about certain characters, or you cannot. It's not that big of a deal.
Is it old people? Is it not able to interact effectively with old people?
Does not like old people. Robots don't like age.
This human concept of age.
It
Oh no,
baffles
the
them.
wave cannon.
Yeah, by the way, they can do that.
Oh,
Managed to get away from it completely during the During the sky battle.
Look at Krill. She looks so confused before she attacks her.
I should equip a thingamajig.
Go a Thunder Rod. Then snap it.
Maybe I have a dozen of them, or I could just hold it and use it to ult harder.
Just hold on to it for dear life.
By the way, Wave Cannon, if you don't remember, deals half your total HP and damage and saps you.
I'm quite aware of how it works, since I had to figure out how to get around it with a bard and a berserker.
Copious amounts of hide and then run in and beat his head in.
Yes. You construct the bard berserker. Well, the bard monk was the key to destroying it.
Eventually you win.
I just remember how much of an ordeal that worm fight was.
Sandworm was terrible with bard berserker monk.
I felt really bad. Just terrible.
Somehow you got through it. You came up with some kind of strategy for
Prayer.
We're fortified with prayer. What more do you want?
A mummy.
Uh,
Well, I'll just be leaving you to that. Sorry to disturb you, sir.
Yeah, you're not guarding anything you need.
Jiving mummy.
I
Summoned.
I didn't know this was occupied.
I was summoned to Booger.
He is one of the survivors of the last great Boogie of Tycoon. This is where they bury all the victims of their dances.
They got over here really fast.
White wind.
It's the best wind.
Makes me think of White Snake. And then I remember I don't know any of their songs.
Here I go again.
Yeah.
That's a song you can refer to.
And also, you're fighting an asp again. Good.
More
Segue.
asks. Yeah. More White
Asp.
Snake.
Ask me a question.
I get it. That's not gonna end well for you. Oh, good luck.
Oh, don't kill me.
Don't vampire yourself to death.
But they're so tasty. They taste like pain. It's amazing.
Your gluttony has come back to roost.
Oh,
His Zorch. By the way, if you didn't have flamethrower at this point, they can teach it.
If I hadn't been using flamethrower thoroughly for ages.
You learned it from another machine.
yeah.
Robots are masters of flamethrowing. I've learned this from my extensive studies.
Why are so many people playing Rogue Legacy? My God,
It's the new
Oh no.
I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so sick of this game already.
You're not a big fan of the rogues?
I like roguelikes, but I don't like Rogue Legacy.
Someone's doing a Rogue Legacy LP on something awful now. Or a roguelike LP, rather.
I was gonna say, you can't do a Rogue Legacy LP on SA.
It's too new.
Mhm.
Too soon.
Gotta wait 3 months. Which I think is a very nice rule, by the way.
Yeah.
Kudos
it's
to
good.
whoever thought that up.
Maybe Slow Beef, Zorak, one of those guys.
One
A
of them.
dude.
One of those people who makes decisions.
Yeah, maybe Low Tax.
Krill, she looks adorable.
I'm gonna say Low Tax.
Say it as much as you want.
Ow.
Doesn't make it true.
I'm gonna keep saying it. It'll be
That
true
snake is
eventually,
smart.
because there's no evidence to prove the contrary.
No one can prove otherwise. I will
Yeah.
make this your new reality.
You know, I wonder how many times you can use Titan before the whole pyramid just crumbles.
Yeah, I'm going 1984 up in this bitch.
Hello, Archaeosaur.
Another one.
Come on. Take a
Go
look.
flame.
Why, you don't have to take my word for it.
Ah.
I wonder why Lord Burton always sounded so smug when he said that.
You don't have to take my word for it. I have already destroyed you.
don't think he said that last part.
Did he do Roots before or after Reading Rainbow?
Before. Roots was
Okay.
in the 70s. I think Reading Rainbow is largely in the 80s. Maybe he
80s,
did
probably a little bit in the 90s too.
Yeah, that too.
Dude was on 2 big shows.
He had a
It's
good
kind of
career.
big deal, LeVar Burton.
Yeah. I don't know if he did anything afterwards. He did
Just breathe on this dragon until it falls over.
Reading Rainbow, Star Trek. I think that's
That's all he really needed to do. He's done
Yeah,
a bunch
no.
of cameo work and such.
You are out of mana completely now.
Fortunately, you bought Ethers, and she doubles the powers of Ethers just by using them.
Well, time to huff this shit.
Oh no, not the ether.
A wonderful reason to use chemists. They just make all things a little bit better.
Excellent return on investment when you're a chemist.
Yeah.
Has it died yet from flame breaths?
It's a very resilient dinosaur.
Well, another kind of wind will probably knock it out.
A black robe.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's quite potent.
But for whom?
Robe, not mantle.
Oh, it's armor.
Yes.
Yeah, robe, like you wear on your body.
Look at that magic stat boost.
Nice.
Yes.
Screw Titan. I'm just gonna nuke things.
It's like a
I,
Titan boost, but for everything. That's a lot of robots.
You're gonna have to
I
fight at
can
least 2 of them.
feel your anger.
Oh, maybe 1, if you can.
Gives you
quickly get through it.
focus.
I will be
I
able
would
to buy
suggest-
more scrolls at some point.
Yeah. I would strongly suggest you have someone use White Wind before you get wave cannon into the dirt.
Maybe.
People get on my own.
What does Kiaman Bell mean?
A
Well,
very
rephrase
prolific
that.
band, White Snake.
What does Kiaman mean, rather?
They
Oh,
must
okay.
have done other songs. That's the only one I can really think of.
Oh, Mustard Bomb. Are you gonna reflect a Roka on it?
It's
That
check
even
the
be
discography.
It would
Which-
deal
one and a
1.5
half
times.
times.
let's see, singles.
That's 1.5 Erogans.
Oh, Kiaman. I got you now. I thought it was just some other weird way of saying things. Ding ding ding! Shunk.
I don't know any of their
Do they
singles.
try to follow you? These
They do try to follow you, actually.
Alright, in that case, I'll just make this easy.
Yeah, you just have to kill that one, right?
Just pick my fight.
Is White Snake a good band?
I don't know. Maybe
Sure.
they're adequate. What do I care?
I care.
They get the job
You
done.
can eat a robot. Robots have flavor. Robots also have magic evade. Keep that in mind.
Cannon! I
Hmm.
wonder where that cannon comes out of. Is the little thingy on top or the bigger hole on the bottom?
It comes out
Also
of the hole I just
vanished.
bit in it.
Yes, by biting it.
Let's see. The spelled Diamond Bell is Kyaman Bell.
Oh, she's mastered chemist now. It's time for a shuffle.
The fuck, Japanese. Diamond
Objective
Bell.
mastered. Wow.
It's them trying to phoneticize diamond because
Yeah,
I
like,
guess
that slot has been chemist since I got it.
I don't know how to say that to talks
You could
Japanese
give her some
characters.
I guess. She's already got, or Summoner Blue. Either or.
Daimondo.
That's level 2.
Yeah, she's kind of all over the
Diamond.
place.
You could just turn into her Summoner and turn Bartz into the,
Hush.
Chemist.
Daimondo. I'm gonna guess.
Oh, that's a nice look for Ferris. I like it.
I'm probably a bit off on my pronunciation.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they don't need the air knife because he doesn't have a white wind or any kind of blue magic.
It's a knife it is, then.
If they're trying to phoneticize diamond, why did they put a K at the front?
No.
You remember? Bad bone mail.
Start.
Yes.
Bone mail, don't you get up with me today.
Put on the cursed ring, yes.
Where your fallen grandfather.
I like that that's still a thing. That's just fantastic.
Is it? How did it become a thing?
I do have that reflect ring that's been sitting around.
Well, Galuf might have been wearing the bone mail when he died, and because of that, he wasn't affected when they started
He was absorbed into the bone mail. He became one with it.
He became the fifth rib on the left.
Is that the cannon?
That's our cannon. Just for us.
Okay. What are we trying to accomplish here?
Bored.
Why didn't I put more blue on these people?
Why don't you play White Snake when you Fiesta?
Yeah, you could probably put blue on your Tamis there, because you already have some row.
I mean, probably couldn't post it on YouTube, but I mean, it would be something.
Exactly enough to Oroga.
It is a sign.
Womp womp womp. Dealt enough damage.
To get to this save point.
Yay.
Excellent.
Stars are right.
Use a tent. Use a cottage.
It's a cottage.
I will build a home here in this pyramid.
Why did they make that differentiation between cottage and tent?
One is built of brick and wood, and the other one's built of skin.
No.
Yeah.
You will not wear that today.
In fact, you'll wear a white robe. It's the best kind of robe.
Wear a nice white coat.
Yeah.
I should also save on this point.
Yes, that is an excellent decision.
Good
That
job.
seems wise.
This place is a little unforgiving when it wants to be.
Why are you switching up jobs now anyway?
Because people are mastering jobs?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well,
Awesome.
in any case, good luck, Sir Loon. I'm heading out.
Alright.
Have fun with your pyramids.
Goodbye, Crumb.
Now we are alone.
Oh no. Now I have to hold up this Fiesta.
Now you have to be helpful.
I'm not helpful. I don't know anything about this
You
game.
must.
Tried Titan. That worked before.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Just something about Japanese in the chat. It's a good idea, Tox.
Well, hello.
Daimondo.
You are large.
Look at those cool shades.
So it's protected from this smug asshole.
That's a sharp shuriken.
Way sharp.
Maybe she just threw it at his knee or something.
Very sensitive response to be struck with a shuriken.
What? Yes.
He has dialogue. He's important. He has a story, man.
Oh yeah, I think I remember something about this.
Then, when you get somewhere else, you can find his brother.
Through the Mage Masher.
No. wizards from them. Can't just throw something like that away. Perfectly good appliance like a mage masher. You never know when you're gonna need that. You have company over and more people showed up than you thought, and suddenly you need to mash a wizard.
I guess if you invite a lot of wizards to your party.
Oh, hello, Upshade Dive.
What?
You die!
Thanks for telling me, game. Wasn't aware what that spell did.
In case you didn't notice.
You ever gonna learn this 1,000 needle, 10,000 needle thing?
Oh, man. I'm never gonna let one of these things live long enough. I don't have anyone equipped with learning right now. There'd be no point.
Well, maybe next chance you get.
Do I really need 1,000 needle when I'm already equipped with everything else? That is great.
But 100% run.
No.
Come on.
No, it's not 100% run if I'm ignoring, like, 75% of the jobs completely.
Come on. Go back and fix it now.
Fix it.
I can't.
Where's your Fiesta?
I don't want to. I've never even played this game normally.
Well, where's your normal run?
Do I need to do?
If you want to be respected by the community.
What community? Fiesta
The
community?
Whatever.
I don't think there is a community for this.
I think you're wrong.
What, do they meet up every winter and summer and do this for charity
the
in somebody's
solstice.
house? Go to somebody's living room and camp out there. And just do Fiesta runs. Watch a J-Man's there crying in the back.
Always.
Fiesta community has saved my life.
I just want to say, everybody here. So,
This is the best Fiesta I've ever been to.
you're all wonderful.
This is a big pyramid.
A puzzle.
It's not really much of a puzzle.
I did a silly thing. Now I'm over here
Why'd you do that?
to get this.
I don't think you did that on purpose.
I got the prize. I found the secret.
Now, how many monsters are gonna be in chests?
Every box contains a monster.
It's annoying, is what
Monsters
that is.
just get everywhere. I pushed one less button than I wanted to. Thanks. Thanks, interface. Everyone's just gonna have an amazing time here today. Here in this pyramid.
Yeah. It's all party like it's
I did
an hour
that for
ago
a
at
hammer.
Tycoon. It's a Gaia hammer though. It's a hammer with earth powers.
Diamond armor, you say? It's unblind you. You must see.
Does she? She really need to see, and she does magic and shit
You need
now.
to see this. 10,000 gems.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of money to find in a box.
They just buried it here.
This Ancient doom forever.
Seems like a strange thing to do. You could use that money.
Use that money to boogie.
I don't care if you can't take it to the afterlife with you. It just seems silly.
Just wasteful.
I mean, is there a strong economy in the afterlife? You don't know. Maybe they don't even have stores there.
It's just like Beanie Babies for the afterlife. Just a collector's item. This is all the money I had when I was alive. That's nice.
Yeah, well, guess what? We only do the barter system up here in the afterlife. Eat
Up,
it,
down,
nerd.
and over here in the afterlife.
Yeah.
All 1,000 directions of the afterlife. I found a cottage in a box in a pyramid.
I don't know if the Egyptians thought there was a direction that the afterlife was in. Though.
It's just kind of there.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be any particular place if you don't want it to. It can just be the
Yeah.
afterlife.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why some religions decide to apply direction to their afterlife, but there it is. It's just how it is.
Second gold hairpin, yes.
Oh yeah, it's another way that Final Fantasy VI is broken. You can equip 2 accessories at one time.
Yep. Then shit gets bizarre.
I don't think it gets that weird.
Just gets bizarre, man.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money in this dungeon, man.
It's a pyramid. People get buried with all their fat loot.
Yeah, that is true.
Premium cash.
Their cottages.
All their extra houses. And their piles of dead servants. All that for a dark matter.
No, I've been in this room already, man.
I
You know
have to
how
go
to
to the other side of it.
I know, you know how to solve the puzzle. No reason for this caution.
There's always rare precaution.
Monster attack.
Eternal vigilance, man. Price of
Oh,
freedom.
looks like Talk's got a time mage.
Good for him.
That's not bad. It's no summoner or chemist, but it's something.
It's no blue ninja.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. What can you do with dark matter?
Mix it into stuff.
Like what?
Stuff.
Like... what?
Exactly.
Oh. I think I get it now.
You starting to understand?
Yeah,
Hello, stone tablet.
it's a stone thing. My first tablet. Oh no!
Waken the whatchamajig so we
Holy moly!
Oh, we're going up. It's time to travel directions.
Oh, well, here we are. What? Dragon King Bob?
That's all it says. Dragon King Bob. What?
Oh. Oh.
Did we maybe do a bad thing?
I can see that from all the way over here.
On this pyramid. Bahamut is the size of a continent, my god.
Oh my.